Hello again, everybody. I'm Chris. I'm all set to count down the week's 40 most played country songs in the nation based on radio airplay reported each week to MediaBase 24/7 for the chart week of February 18th, 2023. I have one debut this week. Before I get to it, let's look back at last week's top three. At number 3 was Thought You Should Know by Morgan Wallen. Number 2 was Thank God by Kane and Caitlin Brown. And the number 1 song for the second week in a row was Whiskey on You by Nate Smith. Now, can Nate go for a third week at the top? We'll find out 39 hits from now. First, we get started with the latest by Elle King and Dierks Bentley as they slip a spot to number 40 with Worth a Shot. Slipping back 2 spots to number 39, the latest by Dylan Scott called Can't Have Mine. And here's the week's only debut, rolling in at number 38, the 14th top 40 hit by Cole Swindell called Drink-A-Bye. And with that one debut, we say goodbye to Dropper, and ironically it was Cole's hit called She Had Me at Heads, Carolina. All right, moving on with the countdown. Up 1 to number 37. Here's Colby Cooper with Excuses. Moving up 4 spots to number 36. Here's Justin Moore and Priscilla Block with You, Me, and Whiskey. Inching up 1 to number 35. Here's John Party with Your Heart or Mine. Slipping back a spot to number 34. Matt Stale with Man Made. In her 4th week in the countdown, she's up 2 to number 33. Megan Maroney with Tennessee Orange. Slipping back a spot to number 32, Eric Church with Doing Life with Me. And in her 10th week in the countdown, she climbs 1 to number 31, Hailey Whitters and Everything She Ain't. Up 4 spots to number 30, here's Old Dominion with Memory Lane. Inching up 1 to number 29, here's Zach Bryan with Something in the Orange. Up 1 to number 28, here's Dylan Carmichael with Son of a. At number 27, falling back 3 spots, here's Walker Hayes with Y'all Laugh. Up 2 spots to number 26, Parmalee with Girl in Mine. Holding steady at number 25, Randy Houser with Note to Self. Up 2 spots to number 24, Carrie Underwood with Hate My Heart. In just this 5th week on the chart, Tyler Hubbard jumps 4 spots to number 23 with Dancing in the Country. Up 1 to number 22, Dan and Shay with You. And holding steady at number 21 is 28th week on the chart, Joe Nichols with Good Day for Living. Up 2 spots to number 20, here's Scotty McCreery with It Matters to Her. Up 1 to number 19, Shane Prophet with How It Oughta Be. Up 1 to number 18, Blake Shelton with Nobody. At number 17, moving up 1, it's Sam Hunt with Water Under the Bridge. Up 1 to number 16, Cody Johnson with Human. At number 15, moving up 1, Keith Urban with Brown Eyes Baby. The 14th most played song this week, up 1, Dierks Bentley with Gold. Holding steady at number 13, it's 43rd week on the chart. Here's Brett Young with You Didn't. Up 2 spots to number 12, Corey Kent with Wild as Her. And just a step away from the top 10, up a spot to number 11, Parker McCollum with Handle on You. Right, dropping 5 spots to number 10, the recent number 1 hit by Jordan Davis called What My World Spins Around. Easing up 1 to number 9, it's Hardy and Lainey Wilson with Wait in the Truck. And moving up 3 spots, racking up his second top 10 hit, here's Bailey Zimmerman at number 8 with Rock in a Hard Place. Up a notch to number 7, here's Carly Pearson, What He Didn't Do. At number 6 in his 29th week on the chart, climbing 1, here's Jason Aldean and That's What Tequila Does. Up 1 to number 5, here's Lainey Wilson with Heart Like a Truck. Well, after 2 weeks at number 1, he falls to number 4 this week. Nate Smith with Whiskey on You. The 3rd most played song this week, up a notch, here's Luke Combs with Going, Going, Gone. The number 2 song this week, moving up 1, it's Morgan Wallen with Thought You Should Know. And the number 1 song in country music this week, taking 21 weeks to get here, and this becomes the 9th number 1 country hit for Kane Brown, and the first for his wife, Caitlin Brown. Her song is called Thank God. Thanks for listening. See you next week, everybody. I'm Chris.